I'm going to show you how you can make cyanotypes. It really is an exciting process that anyone can do. You just need a little bit of imagination, some sunshine, and the two-part set from Jacquard. The first thing you do, as it tells you in the instructions, is fill each bottle with water, shake really well, and leave for 24 hours before using. Put one measure from bottle A and add the same measure from bottle B into a bowl and mix up really well. You don't need to mix a lot because it really does go a long way. And now, working in a room that has no direct sunlight, I use a foam brush to coat a sheet of watercolour paper. I like to wear gloves because although the solution is not dangerous, it can stain your hands and nails. When it's coated, put the paper in a dark place to dry. Whilst the paper is drying, I like to plan out what I'm going to do. Then when the paper is dry, put it on a hard backing board and arrange your objects on top of the now green paper. Cover it with glass or perspex and use clips if needed to keep the glass in place. Now cover the whole thing with something to block out the sun and take your board outside. As soon as you expose the paper to the sunlight, the process will begin. I set my timer for 4 minutes and you can see the paper turn from this light mid-green to a deep green, almost bronze. Depending on the strength of your sun, this will take just a few minutes. Once your paper is baked, take it into the shade, and as you can see, this is how it looks when I've taken all the flowers off the top. Drop it into a bath of cold water and keep agitating it for about 5 minutes, and you will see the magic happen. Change the water until it runs clear, and where the flowers were on top, the paper will stay white, and now the green has turned into a beautiful deep cyan blue. Leave the paper to dry, and over the next 24 hours, the blue will deepen even more as it oxidizes. 24 hours later, it's done, ready to frame and hang on the wall. Magic. If you don't want to mix your own solutions, Jacquard also has pre-treated fabric. It comes in a protective envelope and you leave all the fabric in there until you're ready to use. Working in a dark room as before with no direct sunlight, take out a sheet of the fabric, lay your objects on top, cover with glass and proceed as before. Take it out into the sunshine and again I set my timer for 4 minutes. When it is finished in the sun, as before, take it into the shade and plunge it into a bath of cold water. Keep agitating and change the water until it runs clear. Hang it up to dry and the next day the colour will have deepened and now it is ready to frame. Isn't that beautiful? And now I'm going to make a cushion cover. I've got a cream coloured cover and I'm protecting the inside with bubble wrap to stop the solution leaking through to the back. Again, working in a dark room, coat the fabric, leave to dry in a dark place, and then put your greenery or objects on the top. As before, cover with glass, put something over the top until you take it outside, and then I set my timer again for 4 minutes. And this is how it looks before I plunged it into a cold water bath, let the water run clear, and hang it to dry. And here is how it looks 24 hours later. When you wash it, use a very mild detergent and just lukewarm water. And lastly, this is a really interesting technique. You can create negatives from photographs that you already have. Jacquard has a free negative generator. You simply upload the images, use the buttons to create a negative, and print from an inkjet printer using Jacquard's Solar Fast film. Place the printed film onto your prepared paper or fabric and proceed as before. And as you can see, the results are amazing. There are so many different ways to use Jacquard's cyanotype sets. Here are some more examples using stencils and hand-drawn images on film. Just keep layering, let your imagination run wild and let the sunshine do the rest. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and I've inspired you to have a go at this magical process. Thank you, Asha and the team at Jacquard. I have had such fun.